What can the latest cybersecurity news teach your board and C-suite about fortifying your organization's defenses? Welcome to CyberBoardCast episode 287. I'm Andrzej Cetnarski for CyberNation Central, and today we cover the top 6 board and C-suite impacting cybersecurity news stories from the past week. Let's dive right in. First, data breaches highlight a lack of basic cyber controls. Article in the Wall Street Journal. Your impact? The failure to implement basic cybersecurity measures like multi-factor authentication at major companies like AT&T and UnitedHealth Group exposes severe vulnerabilities, putting customer data at risk and eroding trust. If such large companies, therefore, can be so easily compromised, smaller firms, of course, are even more vulnerable, right? Potentially leading to devastating financial and reputational damage, and that's just the beginning. Your action, therefore, is your board really must enforce the implementation of basic cybersecurity controls across all systems and be up to speed on what that even means. The audit committee, for example, should mandate regular audits to ensure compliance with these measures, whereas your CISO or Chief Security Officer, CSO, should provide quarterly updates on the status of these controls to the board and, frankly, to the C-suite, right? Second, preparing for the next worldwide tech outage. Article again in the Wall Street Journal. This was a very heavy Wall Street Journal week, so congrats to the Wall Street Journal. Impact? The recent CrowdStrike outage has shown the need for high standards in vendor development and software, or any product, to be honest, right? Update release quality, right? You need to make sure that vendor development and software update release quality is high, emphasizing the criticality of preparing for large-scale IT outages. Failure to prepare can lead, and it has this past week, led to significant operational disruptions and financial losses, as seen in the widespread impact of the CrowdStrike incident. Your action, therefore, is for your board to ensure that the CISO and CSO hold vendors to stringent development and release standards. Your risk committee on the board should develop a comprehensive incident response plan with your CISO and your entire C-suite, because everybody has a role, including rigorous testing and quality assurance processes for all software updates. The CEO, on the other hand, should really oversee regular disaster recovery drills and make sure that those are happening to begin with, because culture starts at the top. Third, OIG audit. HHS Secretary must improve cloud security controls. Article in Health Tech Security. Your impact? Well, the Office of Inspector General, OIG, audit reveals significant cloud security gaps at the Health and Human Services, HHS, stressing the importance of robust cloud security practices. Inadequate cloud security can lead, as it has these past 2 weeks, lead to breaches of sensitive data, regulatory fines, and loss of public trust, impacting the entire healthcare sector and beyond. Your action, therefore, is for your board to mandate comprehensive cloud security policies. The IT committee should ensure regular audits and inventory procedures are in place to maintain accurate accounts of cloud assets and their security status. Your CISO, on the other hand, should provide regular updates on cloud security measures to your C-suite as well as your board. Fourth, insurers brace for claims from global tech outage. Wall Street Journal. Impact. The financial ramifications of the CrowdStrike outage highlight the importance of robust cyber insurance and the potential for significant claims. If your organization is not adequately insured, you could face substantial out-of-pocket expenses, legal issues, and long-term reputational damage. Your action, therefore, is your board should work with the legal and risk management teams to review and update cyber insurance policies in your organization. The audit committee should ensure the organization is adequately covered for cyber incidents. The CEO must oversee the development of a comprehensive incident response plan to minimize financial impact and make sure you're not just covering corporate level, but individual level of cyber risk as well, because corporate level policies no longer cover individual fiduciaries and certainly employees at the level of exposure that you all have, especially at the executive and board level. Fifth, CrowdStrike explains what went wrong days after global tech outage, Wall Street Journal. Impact, the postmortem of the CrowdStrike outage stresses the need for better quality control in software updates to prevent future incidents. Without stringent quality control measures, obviously, organization could face similar outages, right? Leading to operational disruptions and a loss of stakeholder confidence. And so in terms of action, your board should mandate the use of so-called canary deployments, a method of rolling out software updates or new features to a small subset of users first or servers before deploying them to the entire user base or infrastructure. And it should mandate staged rollouts, such as canary deployments, for software updates, period. Make sure your CISO implements robust quality control measures such as these and provides your board with regular reports on these practices. Your CEO, on the other hand, should ensure continuous improvement in software update protocols and, right, not he or she himself, but make sure that from a strategy perspective is implemented at your IT level. Finally, 6, SolarWinds defeats part of SEC's fraud case over hack, Wall Street Journal. The impact, the legal challenges faced by SolarWinds post-2020 breach emphasize the importance of transparency and accurate risk disclosures, right, which is what got SolarWinds in hot water, especially the CISO and even the CFO, right, both of whom got the Wells notice from the SEC. Failing to disclose cyber risks accurately can lead to legal consequences, regulatory fines, and loss of investor trust, impacting the organization's financial stability and reputation. So you don't want to fall into that category. So therefore, your board should ensure clear and transparent communication policies regarding cyber risks and breaches. The legal counsel should regularly review and update disclosure practices, and the board chair really must oversee these practices to ensure they meet regulatory standards. Address these issues at the board and C-suite-wide level to enhance your organization's cybersecurity posture and resilience. Make sure to do that because, right, in this day and age, this is not a nice to have anymore, right? We're seeing that from everybody getting breached, from AT&T to UnitedHealth to other big corporations. And assuming your CISO can do it all will get your organization breached. So avoid this mindset. And remember that cybersecurity is a mindset that must be shared by all of your stakeholders, not just your CISO and not just your CEO. So the weakest link isn't your downfall, right? Now, tomorrow we will return to our regular programming and the mini-series on crisis management and breach response for boards and C-suites, which is a critical topic, especially in light of the continued fallout from the CrowdStrike-caused global IT outage. But to keep your shareholders, insurers, regulators, and employees reassured that your board and C-suite are ready to lead cybersecurity and are in fact leading cybersecurity, apply for and maintain the Certified Cyber Fiduciary CCF certification by CyberNation Central. Schedule your consultation today at cybernationcentral.com. And until next time, stay vigilant and always proactive.